Dear judges, I'm the co-founder and product manager of WeShare, a platform empowering teams to easily raise passive and regular funds just from daily cashback, especially the teams that are working towards social impact. So during voluntary trip on the upland of Vietnam, while we were giving gifts to children in need, and there I met a guy and I told him that, oh, you can take more for your parents if you want, but he didn't say anything. He just looked out and simply told me that I have no one left. So those words, they truly touch our hearts deeply. And for me, I also grew up in poor province in Vietnam, so I totally understand. And since then, I always have a daunting wish that I can do something to help those who are living in difficult conditions. So that's why I joined volunteer team during and even after universities. However, at that time, I learned that raising funds has never been easy, especially for the small and university teams like us. And until one day, I use a cashback app where small money is returned for a purchase I made. And these cashback apps support the merchant to sell the products and services. And for every transactions they make via affiliate marketing program. And however, after using, I realized that the money returned is very small and it took months to save and even extra fee to withdraw that. And then an idea popped up. So why don't we use those money for team cashback instead? It will be a fundraising method that everyone can do, zero effort and zero extra costs. And therefore, they can raise a passive funds monthly just from daily shopping. So that's why WeShare was born with a mission to turn daily consumption into teams funding while enhancing business growth via affiliate marketing and help them in branding and growing customer and revenue. So what is WeShare and how does it work? So WeShare is a platform where teams can cash back together just from daily shopping. And first of all, you just need to find a team that you want to donate, or you can create your own if you are the leader. And then whenever we want to shop or make a booking, we just need to open the site from WeShare and make the purchase as usual with no extra cost. And a portion of the order will be donated to our team. So WeShare applies the affiliate marketing model, which is a really popular online model on the market. And we help the business sell the products and services. And for every successful orders and transactions, WeShare receive a commission, which will be donated to our team. So we have two main revenue streams. The first one is affiliate marketing commissions by helping the merchants selling the products and services. And the number two is running ads on the platform and the applications. And we has integrated with huge billion-dollar internet market that is growing 50% every year. And with a market share plan, we can create sustainable millions-dollar funds to the teams just from frequency of purchase. And we are really proud to have a full function team from products, marketing, tech, finance, and we have years of experience in building internet products with tens of millions of users. And altogether, which has 15 teams so far have been raising funds on our platform with 30,000 users. Together, we have made more than 100,000 K transactions and equivalent to delivering more than nearly 400,000 K GMV to the merchants. And together, we have fundraised more than $13,000 to cashback. And those could never be achieved without the trust of many partners, including the most popular merchants like Shopee, Lazada, as known as the Amazon of Vietnam, and many charities and student organizations, and also the top universities in Vietnam to acquire the student, and also more than 10 strategic partners to support us in terms of resources and strategy. And thanks to the innovation, the feasibility, and the social impact, WeShare is really proud to have received more than 20 awards, including global and regional, especially the Social Impact Awards, including the winner of Impact Chapter Vietnam and Social Impact Startup Award, and many more. So that's also the short story of WeShare. So if you have any questions or you know more about WeShare, so please share me.
So I was quite confused with the actual product. So this is to help people fundraise, and the way you fundraise is leveraging cashbacks. Could you explain that whole concept again?
So yes, thank you for your questions. Let's imagine here, for example, one day you have a product that you want to buy on Amazon. So you just go ahead to Amazon and purchase that. So now you want to raise fund for your teams or charities or people that you want to support. So instead of going straight ahead to Amazon, you just need to do one step only. That is open Amazon from WeShare, and then we will navigate to Amazon, and then you can book on the Amazon or booking.com as usual. And then a portion of your order, for example, 5% or 10% based on the category, will be donated to the team, the people, or the charities or the organizations that you want with no extra cost.
So how does that
Yes.
work? You are an affiliate for all the commerce platforms already. So whatever I buy through you, that fund, that affiliate portion comes to you, and then you apportion it back to the person using the app.
Yes, exactly. We have these merchants like Shopee, Lazada. They are known as the Amazon of Vietnam to sell the products and services. We also have Booking.com or many other categories. And for every successful transactions, it could be a booking, it could be a product, it could be an install, an account created. They will pay us commission, and that will be on behalf of the user donated to the team or the charity.
Okay. So then if I wanted to raise for my charity and I want everybody else to shop and an affiliate to go to my charity, but I'm not shopping on it, how do I then ensure my community when they buy through your app goes towards my cause? How do you identify who is shopping for who?
Oh, yes. So this is a little bit about the technical, but as a user journey, the users will be able to choose the organizations or the charity that they want to support,
So
and they
I'm
can.
like setting up a store basically and I tell everyone to shop from this store that's set up for my charity, basically.
There will be a team. You can join, the people or your community can join into that team to get a donate for the team that you want. For example, I want to donate or cash back to team A. I will join in that to that team A, and all my cashback or my shopping will be donated to that team. And I can switch to another team if I want.
But if somebody just wants to donate cash, can they still use your platform for straight up donations?
Oh, yeah. Uh, sorry, let me clarify a bit if I understand your questions. You mean that if people they want to donate directly by money, right? Yes, exactly. So let's get back a little bit to the problems that we want to solve. I knew that there are many platforms out there. People can donate just from money, or they can like transfer money to the team if they want. But the problems and the users that we want to support is that the small charities or the small team, they meet difficulties in raising funds in like calling donations or calling sponsorship from the enterprise because they are too small. And the number two is that the teams they mostly the young people, for example, the student or the universities. So they hardly have the financial resources to donate or donate too much, but they do have shopping online. So that's why we built WeShare as a fundraising platform from daily shopping so that they can donate easily and frequently just from their daily shopping. In the long run, when we scale, absolutely we will build a method that the users can donate from money. But currently, our problem solution is that donate by cashback for the people with limited resources.
And how did
Yeah.
you make money? How much of the affiliate fees do you also take as a fee for yourself?
Oh, currently, we donate all of the commission received, but besides the commission we receive for helping the selling the products, we also receive a bonus commission, which is around 20 or to 30% of the commission. A
Okay,
bonus, yes.
that's from the merchant.
Sorry.
That bonus commission is from the merchant.
Yes, exactly.
All right, cool, thanks.
Users do not have to pay anything extra.
Right.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. I've got a few questions. Obviously, what you're doing is great. It's serving for the social good. So, but I can't help but to think and ask: Are you positioning yourself as a social enterprise business, or like a normal software as a service business? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for your questions. Actually, I receive the questions every time I go to the pitching. So for WeShare, we position ourselves as a tech company, a tech products that working towards social impact. And we are not positioning ourselves as a nonprofit or a social enterprise because as a tech product, we can go really fast and we can be dependent on our process and our finance so that we can go really fast and to the goal that we want is donations and the team cashback instead of a social enterprises.
Right. Then how do you think about your marketing strategy then? Because you may view yourself as such, but because the solution that you're providing, it's to, to people, to, you want them to donate, right? You want them to sort of like buy into all this social impact good thing. So do you find it challenging, in terms of your messaging, or getting merchants to work with you, or even your end user to donate, where the people might think, so are you a for-profit or are you a social enterprise? I mean, if there's some challenges there, that how are you solving that right now, or how are you going to solve that right now?
Yes, there's a lot of challenging because we have been experimenting this product for a little time. And so here the story. At the first time, actually we target two segments. The first one is the office worker, and the number two is the student, university student. These two, they have the nearly same persona is that they want to support the charities or they want cash back to the volunteer teams, but they have limited resources. So at the first one, we target the office worker, but after a short time experimenting with this segment, we realized that the cost to acquire them is really high. And the number two is that they are not that active enough because they have other priorities in their life. So then we pivot to the segment called student because in Vietnam, the university student they have a really high need of doing social work because it's going to contribute to their university performance. So they have multiple volunteer organizations so that we pivot to the excitement and we work with universities to acquire the student and also that we allow the student to create the teams to raise fund for their volunteer club, volunteer organizations. And so after pivoting the student, we grow the users really fast. So currently we have acquired nearly 30,000 users, in which 80% is the students. So it's going to create a growth loop. For example, I acquired the club leader, the leader of the charities, the organization student, and then that leader, they will call their members into their team and they will call team cashback together. So
So
that's the road that we are going.
I see, I understand. So 30,000 plus generated that 13.5 cashback revenue that you have done so far. Is that,
Pardon?
you said that you
Uh,
have acquired about 30,000 users, 80% of them are students, and then they are the one that have provided you the 13.5K cashback so far. Right.
yes,
Okay. Got it.
let me clarify a little bit. The users grow. We have just acquired them. We have just achieved that grow loop within months ago.
Mm,
So donations they are not really mostly contributed from these user segment because
mm,
we have just acquired, and there must be a time range for them to generate and to be active so that they can
mm.
generate more donations. This amount mostly come from all users instead.
I see.
Have you seen users come for one team, and then because they're in the platform, now they've donated and done cashbacks for other teams that's raising. So they don't just come for one campaign, they transcend into other campaigns too. So it's a snowball effect.
Oh yeah. Actually, we have two stage. In the stage one, we target the large charities, and in that time, we acquire the users so that they at the first time they can be love with the charity, but after a short time they buy in the vision of other charities so that they can switch to that charity instead. But in number in the second stage, when we pivot to allow the student to create and raise fund for their own team, that case is rarely happen because they join the WeShare, they join they cash back for their team mostly because that is their team and that is their motivation to join WeShare.
Nice.
Yes.
How are you scaling in terms of like getting more of this to to the end user? I mean, because right now you are getting people to come onto your platform, but are you considering, wouldn't it be better if like you are on Lazada, like you're easily, like with a click, like people when they're shopping on Lazada, they know that they can easily, donate through WeShare, sort of like sharing your API with them by working with them and then, sort of thing, rather than getting people to your platform?
Yes. So let me clarify one point over here is that, as I said, the model we are applying is affiliate marketing. That means we have Lazada selling their products. So it will be impossible for them to affiliate back to us, like they put us on their website. So that cannot be done. But I understand your concern about the user experience. So that's why we have built some of the features and some of the I call them mini products. It can be, it was the Chrome extension. So whenever the users, mostly the web users, they shop on Lazada website, there will be a pop-up for them to like turn on the cashback mode. So whenever they make the purchase, it will be automatically cashback. So they don't need to click the WeShare anymore. And in the mobile, we also have things called widget, which means that the user
Yes.
can drag the icon inside the WeShare, like the Lazada icon inside WeShare through to their home screen. So whenever they want to cash back with Lazada, they don't need to open WeShare anymore. They just need to click on the Lazada icon on their home screen.
Okay.
Regional by default? Or is it only for people in Vietnam?
Sorry?
Is this regional so I can use it in any country and have people buy and donate from any country?
Um, Currently, we mostly work in Vietnam only, but in the near future, we expected to scale to Southeast Asia countries, especially Korea or the Singapore. But the things here is that we are tech product and the system behind is everything is ready. So whenever we want to scale to other countries, the only thing that we need to do is acquire the users and marketing, and mostly about the operation stuff. It's not about scaling the product anymore because it's ready.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay. How big are the people? I mean, the percentages that are shopping on browser and app in Vietnam? What are the user behavior there? Because
Yes.
you mentioned about because you can't go onto all those big platforms, so you are going through the Chrome extension approach, which is also a good approach, but like but how many are shopping on browser?
Yeah, mostly they come from mobile app.
Mobile
Yeah,
app.
it's rarely from the web browser or the extensions.
I see. Got it. And similar question, I asked the earlier analyst, is it's like any journey, right? I mean, if you don't have an end goal and destination, how can you plan well, like your journey well? So what's your end goal for this startup? Like what do you wish, what's your exit strategy if you have one?
Yes. So as I said that first, our goal is that we want to support the people, especially the small team, to raise fund for their vision, which is from daily shopping and other daily activities. So our key goal is that we want to deliver $5 million in terms of cashback for the team to do their social activities. And for the vision also, we not stop at shop and share. We want to open that to a fundraising platform from daily activities, which means that the users can donate just from first is online shop. We call that online shop and share. And second would be offline shop and share, which means that the users can cash back or donate from buying coffee or going to the restaurant and or buying online lottery ticket also. And um, and our step for that is that we are focusing on scaling the users first, the user grow and the merchants grow also. And the number two is that in the long run, we will collab with the super app in Vietnam, like the e-wallet market or the banking applications to grow the users also and integrate with their services to acquire our visions.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I have no more further questions.
I'm good too.